Hey everybody, welcome back. In this episode, we rolled into Red Bay, Alabama for a month and plopped down at the Bob Tiffin Service Center. We got a little warranty work and a little service work done on Raven. While we were in town, we explored Tishomingo State Park, found a great gravel road, put Raven on the scales, and a whole lot more. Come on along and see some of the highlights. Welcome to What Doin'. We're Deb and Aaron, two retirees originally from Washington State who love to travel the country, make new friends, have new adventures, scuba dive, hike, cook, and just about anything outdoors. Come along for the ride. You never know what kind of crazy adventures we're going to get mixed up in. And you never know what doing. Red Bay is in northwest Alabama, right on the Mississippi state line. Tiffin Motorhomes has been in Red Bay since 1972 when Bob Tiffin had a dream to produce quality motorhomes, and today that dream includes diesel pushers, gas Class A coaches, fifth wheel trailers, and Class C coaches as well. The service center is open year-round and has a campground parking lot that turns into a block party, catching up with other Tiffin owners that we've met in the past and making new friends with our new neighbors. The coaches go into the service bays at about 7 o'clock in the morning, so it gives us time to explore. We loved finding Tishomingo State Park. It sits just in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains and has a history as deep and interesting as its scenery. Archaeological exploration confirms the presence of Paleo-Indians in the area as early as 7000 BC. The park was named for the leader of the Chickasaw Nation, Chief Tishomingo. You'll see remnants of the early settlers here. In the late 1800s, John Malden constructed a well house to serve the main property. The waterfall and pond are pretty cool to see. We even found a secret waterfall. The campgrounds at Tishomingo have something for everyone. There's over 60 spaces, and about half of those are newly renovated with full hookups and level concrete pads for rigs of 40 feet and more. There are trails to walk for birdwatching and catching a glimpse of the plentiful but shy turtles that sunbathe on the logs. If you're up for some fishing, check out the docks and the shore access. You can purchase a non-resident 3-day license for $30 online at ms.gov. Even if you don't catch anything, it's a beautiful place to spend some time. We hiked the Bear Creek Loop Trail inside the park and had a welcoming party before we even got started. These guys were curious and super friendly and playful. Tishomingo State Park, the swinging bridge. Built in 1939. We're going to go across and see if it's still roadworthy. She is not a fan of the swinging bridges. And this one creaks and bounces and swings. And here comes the dog. You got the wolf coming up behind you.
Oh, it makes it look like it's so easy. Oh. Okay, I was not expecting it to be so... Ugh.
I told you wouldn't like
I
it.
didn't expect that. It didn't look, when you're like going across, it doesn't, like when you're watching somebody, it doesn't look like it's that bad, but when you're on it, it's like...
Four-wheel drive thought it was okay.
It makes it look like a pro. I guess we have a dog on our hike with us.
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
Nope.
One of the things with Tishomingo State Park is it gets warm out here. It's about 80 degrees today. Very little water, so this looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Tastes okay. The hike had some stunning scenery, and the rock cliffs and formations were pretty amazing. It was actually hard to grasp just how big they were. And when we got back, our friends were still waiting for us. Running through the middle of the park, you'll find the Natchez Trace. Dating back more than 10,000 years, this was the premier highway of the early 1800s and is now a scenic parkway. It follows the path of the trail once walked by Native Americans, Kaintucks, European settlers, slave traders, soldiers, and even U.S. presidents. The trace is 444 miles long and passes through 3 states. The Far Mounds is the largest and most important archaeological site in northern Mississippi. 8 large burial mounds can be found on 90 acres. They were built and used about 1 to 200 AD by nomadic Indians to bury their dead with their possessions. Walking part of the trail was very peaceful and made me think of my own native heritage. Whenever I see butterflies in nature, I think of my cousin Cindy, who absolutely loved them. I think she sends them to me as a sign and a reminder. If I could have figured out a way to haul this at Doug, we just might have ended up with it. There's a lot of outside vendors and support businesses in Red Bay, and one of our favorites is Fowler Detailing. We've wanted to get a good, accurate weight on Raven since we got her. April and her crew got us in for an appointment and gave us a ton of information on what we weighed and how to shift a few things around to be more safe.
Alrighty, here is your weigh report. I got a really unusual reading. It said something about too many cowboy boots.
Somebody's been talking to you.
I'm just kidding.
There's no such thing, right?
No such thing. I wish we could. Actually, what I see here is it says that your side is too heavy, but your wife's side, she needs to go shopping.
You're not helping. Totally not helping.
I know, I'm teasing. So this is your front driver's side,
Okay.
7,250, and then you've got the front passenger side, and that's your axle.
Look out.
What are you doing here?
We're coming to get weighed.
Are you overweight?
Are you?
Are you calling me fat?
Am I calling you fat?
Come on, call me fat.
Get it, girl, driver. Get it, girl.
So what else do you guys offer other than the 4-corner weights? And
So yes, here at Fowler Detailing, we offer 4-corner weigh, of course, and then we do any kind of cleaning and detailing. We do, from a wash to a wash wax, and then we also do, our specialty is nano ceramic coating. It's a 3-day process that is super popular right now. People love it. You actually can come and bring your RV in, and we have power and water hookups inside each bay. High-speed Wi-Fi, you can stay in your motorhome, pull out your slides in the evenings and at night. We actually have a full bathroom, a super nice lounge, so you're super comfortable once you get here.
So when you're in Red Bay at the Tiffin Service Center getting work done on your rig, stop in at Fowler Detailing. All kinds of good stuff here. This is our 3rd trip. First trip in, we got the key pad cover. Make sure that that's good to go forever and ever and ever on the rig and it doesn't burn out. And you can also pick these up. They're not ankle bracelets. These go around the stinky slinky in your coach to keep the little critters from crawling up in there overnight. Never have a problem with it if you have one of these. Today we're getting a 4-point weigh. April's taking good care of us, and we've always had good luck here, good service, and the people are phenomenal.
So we took a little day trip. Raven's in the shop. We're outside of Red Bay, Alabama. We found an interesting little place I thought we'd show you because I think you might like it. Back in the early 30s, a guy by the name of Key Underwood used to come out here with his coon dog, Troop, and hunt. He would meet up with a bunch of friends. They'd sit around at the beginning of the season, swap stories about last season, tell lies, what coon dog hunters do. Well, in 1937, Troop passed away. He was very, very special to Mr. Underwood, so he decided he would do a special thing and bury him here where they have their annual gathering. This is the Coon Dog Cemetery. So it started out with Troop, and as they went on, all of his buddies, when their dogs passed away, would be buried here. Now there's over 183 coon dogs buried here. There's some stipulations. It has to be a registered coon dog. It can't be a mixed breed. It has to actually hunt coons. It can't chase deer, it can't chase possum. It's got to be true to the breed. And it's got to be witnessed and certified by other people in the group. Now, every Labor Day, which is when they buried Troop to begin with, they have a celebration out here with music, a festival, dancing, food trucks or food, and the Liars Contest. Back about 1985, Key Underwood did an interview for a nationwide publication, and somebody asked him, why is it just coon dogs? Why don't you allow other breeds to be buried here and just make this a dog cemetery? His response was, you must not know much about coon dogs and the relationships with their hunters if you think we would allow this place to be desecrated with poodles and the like. Interesting guy. You'll find everything from homemade markers in here to a little fancier to what you would see at a human cemetery. Kind of makes you realize just how much these dogs meant to their owners.
On the way back, we stumbled on another great spot. We figured we should check out the lake and possibly do a little fishing. We found a boat ramp and then the dam, but then we found a dirt road that led to the spillway below the dam. We were surprised to find all the bird life hanging in the waters. From the black vultures to the great herons to the hawks, it was quite a view. And then things got strange, or what for most people would consider strange. For us, it just seems normal.
Tell me, what are you doing, honey?
I got a rescue.
Another rescue? Water rescue?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see it. Why'd you pick him up? Caught a fish! He was alive, wasn't he? He's alive, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was just stuck on the low part. Oh, he's swimming right there. He's swimming away.
It's experiences just like this that always make me want to drive down a dirt road. You just never know. Okay, back to Red Bay and some updates on Raven. She was getting some floor tiles replaced and we couldn't live in her during the work. Tiffin put us up at the Red Bay Hotel. Kalohe didn't seem to mind and sort of took over the entire place as her own. I don't think Deb minded either as she got to explore the downtown shops.
Belhaven Heights in downtown Red Bay is where you can find a lot of good things for gifts. I think that's where Deb is. A little bit of everything in this boutique.
And if they're not there on time, just give them a few minutes. Sometimes they're, you know. Well, thank you for coming to see us. We're gonna go check out
I figured I'd find her in here.
food truck. That's what our next.
Say hi. That's Sherry and Jody, the owners.
I got stuff.
Yeah, all the time.
Y'all have fun. Thank you. Bye, guys.
If you want a great lunch in Red Bay, look for the Pistols Flaming Grill food truck. The sandwiches and burgers are delicious, and here's a tip for you. Order the sandwich without the bread and served on a bed of seasoned fries. Don't ask why, just do it. The best coffee shop we found was a brand new bakery in Belmont. The downtown bakery has great coffee and donuts. If it's a full breakfast you're looking for, try out the omelet with the biscuit and chocolate gravy at Sparks Cafe. Or just grill up your own marinated chicken at the campground. It's all about the experience and relaxing. As our friends, both old and new, had their services complete, the time at Red Bay drew to a close for this year. I can't believe that a month went so fast, and I think it's because good people create good times and great memories. It may not be the ideal situation getting service work done, but with people like these, it's always fun. We will have plenty of stories to share and adventures to talk about the next time we see each other. And how's this for adventure? When the navigator becomes the driver, you know it's going to get interesting. So as we leave Red Bay for now and head back out onto the road northbound to Ohio for some family time, remember, look for us on the road, in a campground, on a trail, or even in the river rescuing fish, because you never know. What doing?